Yo, what's up, people? How's it going? Alright, so yeah, we're going to be jumping into the MSQ right now. This is saying it's day 2, but it's technically part 2. This is just a late night chill stream. I wanted to progress a little further before I decide to try a New World. And yeah, just kind of get a little bit further so I can get some meat on the story here. And so far it's already piqued my interest because What's-Her-Face got stabbed in the back, so I'm pretty interested in this place, and it's starting off strong, so we're going to jump into it and see where we end up after Alphanod's little quest chain. Alright, so now you understand why my attempt to enter the city has thus far come to naught. The dubious privilege of residency must be won via a contest of ever-changing rules. They say this policy has been in place for the past 2 decades, ever since Umor's current ruler came into power. Yet from what I can see, it does more harm than good. Not only does it distract people from our shared struggle against the Sin Eaters, it robs them of their self-sufficiency. I tried to propose ways they could improve their lot, but the words were invariable fall on deaf ears. The attitude is so entrenched now, I worry that, well, mayhap you should take a turn around Gate Town and judge the situation for yourself. So I gotta go in there and see how bad it is, I suppose. Or maybe not go in there, just check out this. This place looks like shit. What do we got here? A large pot bubbles over the flame. Pale chunks mule, you realize, float in the otherwise plain broth. Excuse me. What am I looking for? Is there more stuff somewhere? I guess I gotta go this way. I'm not even looking at my map right now. Just look at it. Can you imagine a more beautiful city? I actually could. Every day I dream of the life that awaits me inside those walls. Oh, will they ever pick me? Nope. You're screwed. What is this, the very entrance of the town? Ooh, there's another player. Surrenderer of Souls. Damn, dude. He's got the full set. Look at him. Wow. Looking good, sir. Looking good indeed. What the fuck am I looking for? There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Still here, are you? Can't blame you for wanting a slice of Umor's pie. If you ask me, you should ditch that sour-faced brat and make a home for yourself here. Nah. Gatestown's not much to look at, but at least it's safe, and the mule is the best thing I've ever tasted. I don't know what that guy's talking about. He's crazy, man. As far as I know, mule is bland as shit. We've seen what Gate Town has to offer. Not much. These people can no longer fend for themselves. They've become dependent on handouts of Mule, and believe Umor is the answer of all their woes. Yet no matter how I frame my encouragement, they seem unwilling, nay unable, to conceive of any other way of life. They don't want to be fucking... They just want to accept their doom. current cozy lifestyle. You disapprove of these people's way of life? Yeah, what's your opinion, Elf? Now do you tell me? Disapprove? There we go. Huh. That's interesting. My mic stopped working all of a sudden. I think my cable unplugged itself. That's unfortunate, but what do you do? kind of want this thing to like sit higher, but is there a way for me to get this to sit? That might do it. Maybe you guys can hear me better. Yeah, my audio kind of shit the bed there, so I will just progress from here. Okay, what am I doing? I'm gonna go procure some fruits and shit. Oh, I haven't even attuned to that place yet. Okay. Bit of a run then. I really don't have very many mounts. Where's my, That's weird. Oh. I was like, where's my one guy? But no, I have him. I don't have very many mounts, unfortunately. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Let's attune to this bad boy so I don't have to make that run again. Is there something I can do for you, friend? Good day to you. Moshe Mo. This is my associate, Asmund. We're here to collect the produce I purchased. Hey, I loaded your lackey up with the goods not long ago. My lackey? I know of no such person. Mistel lad, short blue hair? No? You said he'd come on your behalf, and I since seem to know all the details I just assumed. Confounded, someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. This charlatan was... If this charlatan was here not long ago, he cannot have gone far. We should split up and search the area. You find a vantage point on the south side of the town, and I shall take to the west. Oh, I'm still not attuned to this thing. This guy looks like a charlatan. Roy Reek. It actually honestly feels slower with the mount. That's crazy. Search the surroundings for a male mistel with short blue hair. You may move the camera. Well, okay, so I gotta do this thing. Is it you? Found him. You have located your quarry. Hasn't been any sign of him? Yeah, I think so. He's right over there. You keen eye, let us move in before he makes a good escape. Oh boy. West. We'll go that way in a sec. I'm gonna be surprised if it's like on that ridge. I'll have to go check it out.
There you are.
Oh, you're caught, sir.
The thief who claims the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Well,
You're caught, sir.
forgive me. I have to get into the city. I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen. No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired, I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea. Get in that way.
Food's driving him mad.
Kai,
Oh shit, I skipped it.
Tell me then, Kaishir, must it be Yulmore or nothing? What of the Crystarium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
No, it has to be Yulmore. That's where all my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
That's a silly reason. If you're starving, bro, I mean, you should probably give up and just, you know, think about getting something in the works.
I was to make my deal with the Ondo at the Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Yulmorans' interest.
Alpha not so smart.
Just like that.
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you.
See ya, bro. Good luck. And I feel so happy.
This was but one path. There will be others. But for young Kaishir, it was the difference between life and death. I do not regret my decision, yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best. We strive to bring swift salvation to this world, that countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless?
Maybe. That's not who you are, quite possibly meaning we better hurry up and think of a new plan. It's not who you are.
I suppose not. Were Estinian here, he would most likely scoff at my soft-heartedness.
Same old Alfino, ever the slave to sentiment.
It's weird that we're talking
But
about
I thank
Estinian
you for
right
your
now.
kind words nonetheless. Let us see to it that both these stories have a happy ending. Shall we return to Wright then?
I feel like Estinian is
Is that?
got a part to play. Is that what? What are we looking at?
I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble.
Oh, we're lifeguards now. Sweet. Let's go help them.
Come on. They may need our help.
Can I swim? Like, straight across? That'd be sweet. Do I want to, though? And no, it's not letting me jump. Ugh. My immersion. Ugh. I want to just swim, man. Southwest. Ha! How convenient. Oh boy. I do apologize. I'm super tired. But I wanted to keep playing the game, so getting a live stream. That should take care of the worst of his injuries. Mercy, mercy, I beg you. Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. Poor man is shivering. Pray keep an eye on him while I get a fire going. For certain I was dead. How am I to repay this kindness? We'll settle for a tale behind your current predicament. Why do you begin by telling us your name? Tristal, I was invited into Ulmore to work as an artist. A wealthy couple took me in to paint pictures for them, but when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just as quick turfed me out onto the street. I was left penniless and patronless, a grave sin in the Lord of Vauthry's city. Within the days they had brought me back to man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him that I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant me my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the goddamn ocean. From up there? How are you not dashed to pieces? Don't ask me. Luck, I suppose, though if you hadn't found me when you did, it wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous. And the citizens condone such barbaric punishments? Yes, sir. Oh, without a second thought, when Lord Vauthry passed judgment, no one so much as blink, let alone argues. In Elmore, his word is law. In Elmore, his word is law. The more I hear about Elmore, the more determined I am to see what waits within the walls. Shall bend all my thoughts towards securing another way into the city. There must be something we can do. But first we should convey Tristal to the shelter of the village. Fire or no fire, we need to be out of the chilly coastal air. Away into the city. Fuck. I can't believe how tired I am, man. Jesus. Pray accept my deepest gratitude. I owe you both my life. And if you'll permit me, I would assist you in the attempt to enter Ulmore, in so far as I am able, at any rate. To be frank, the thought of setting my saviors into an awful place makes me sick to my stomach, but since it's plain you've set your mind on it, you should take it. It's my favorite. Paintbrush. The Umar and Elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want, and if I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. If you make a show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince people you have a talent for painting. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. You cannot deprive you of such a treasuring possession. I give it gladly after all you've done for me. Besides, I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided, but I shan't stay long in this place. Not with that city brooding over me. Nah, I'll move on to the new lands and a new profession, and I'll keep you in my prayers from now until my dying day. They say kindness is its own reward, but Tristal has repaid us with a gift as timely as it was ever unexpected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another painting steps in to fill the vacancy. Thankfully, I do have some modest skills with a brush, nothing approaching that of a true artist, of course, but enough to play the role I would hope. As for you, well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, mayhap you could pose as my assistant. That sounds perfectly fine with me. Then it settles. All we need to do now is return to Gate Town and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. Oh my goodness, dude. They don't have a teleport. That sucks. I need to grab this quest, I think. Yep. Oh, who are you? Forgive me, it's not often we see travelers in the right. What with how dangerous it is hereabouts, or even worry for my husband taking the road down to the shipyard, and he's as strong as a Tolos. He has been gone a good while, though. If you're headed that way, could you please let him know his wife is expecting him at home? Yeah. Oh, there's another quest. Village Woe. Let's grab that one too. Excuse me, but you're the gentleman Alphanod was traveling with, aren't you? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch your name. Ah, Osmond, how lovely to meet you. My name is Elis, and I'm acting village mayor. I was hoping someone of your talent would pass through right before long. The thing is, I need to visit someone upon a stone gazer, but I'm afraid to walk the path alone. Do you think you could provide an escort? My thanks, I just couldn't bring myself to ask one of the villagers. You see, there was an incident a while back where the veteran band of hunters was badly mauled. Simply mentioning that it's unsafe to wander outside the village these days would be enough to bring back memories of a grisly scene, which is why it's been so difficult to even bring up the subject. But such does not change the fact that the roads are indeed dangerous. Pray meet me at the path to the north and be prepared to fend off wildlife. Yeah. Where am I going? Okay, well, let's go deal with the village woe stuff. Get that out of the way. Should be an easy peasy quick kill mission. I saved you. Fuck. What did I tell you? It was barely 10 steps out of the village. Come, let us hurry along before more predators have a chance to gather. You're good. All good. What's this village of woe? Is that all there was? The plankless task. We'll go do that one next. Excuse me. Thank you for the escort, Asma. This is gentleman I wish to speak with, so we need to go needn't go any further. Say, Luke. Show us your face. Are you wandering around by yourself out here? You know what kind of creatures lurk beyond the borders of the village. Ah, well, if it isn't Clifton's little girl, someone I can do... something I can do you for? I can do for you, lass? There we go, Jesus. Yes, sir, I came for an answer to my proposal from the other day. Have you given any thought to taking over as village mayor? I'm doing the best I can in the interim, but I have neither the age nor the wisdom to continue in the role. And the rest of the villagers agree with me. I'm fairly sure I told you nay once already. You seeing as you found a guard just so you could come and talk to me, mayhap I considered the idea in exchange for a few small tasks. You will? Please, just tell me what I need to do. My friend Clifton, your dear father, was looking for a sickle to cut some rope. Would you mind skipping back to the village and borrowing one for me? He's gonna hang himself. Why would you? I mean, the sickle was it. I only meant to ask you long for one trip, but if I'm to complete these tasks, would you be willing to indulge me a little longer? Fucking hell. Good day to you, young Elise. You look a little flustered, dear. Was there something I can help you with? And a good day to you, madame. I was actually hoping to borrow a sickle. Is that all? Here, you can take this one. I have several spares, so there's no rush in returning it. Doing a spot of harvesting, are you? My thanks, but it's not for me exactly. I was asked to bring one for my father. Your father? Shadow saved me. I love how they're like, Shadow saved me. Forgive me if you're to accompany me in these tasks when you deserve to know the whole story. It was my father, Cliftoll, who was the former mayor of the Right. And the incident I spoke of earlier was something that had happened a year ago. One day, a stray city came prowling around and slaughtered nearly half the village. It was a waking nightmare. Some of the villagers blamed my father. They said it was because he refused to accept the protection of Umar. The sheer scale of the tragedy and the accusation that followed wore away on his conscience until finally he could bear the guilt no longer. He hanged himself. Sai Luke, the old man we spoke to, was his closest friend, but considering how he worded his request, seems he's reluctant to accept the fact of my father's death. Still, I would see this task to the end. Let us bring him the sickle, shall we? Say, Luke, sir, we brought the sickle you asked for. Oh, good, good. Old Cliftoll will be glad to see this. Oh, sir. Thank you for staying with me, Asper. This might be harder than I expected. Yeah. I'm grateful to have you with me, Asmund. Thank you again. Say, Luke, sir, I believe you had more tasks for me. Still here, are you? Yes, tasks. There's a Tolos of mine that's taking far too long to make his return. Probably busy tussling with some dim-witted predator. Go and see how it fares, and chase off anything that was slowing down. But all the, you mean the Talos? Pray follow my lead, Asmund. We'll find the Talos in question to the southwest of here, and I have no doubt there will be dim-witted predators plenty. Oh boy. I don't know why I'm doing this mission, but it's unlocking something, so it seems like it could be important. beat me with a hammer. Has it been that long? I was aiming to salvage the plank from this old hull, but she's given me more trouble than I would bargain for. Bit of a waste to leave all this lumber lying around. Not much call for seaworthy ships since the light ate up half the world, you understand? So I reckon it were better for a woodworker like me to put it to good use. These boards, though, they're so tightly joined, I can't pull the bleeding things loose. Here, do me a favor and sprinkle some of the powder on the joints along the keel. I'll keep working on this end, and with any luck, I can take it home before the wife stomps down here to fetch it, or fetch me herself. Let's get this shit done. Use. That should do the trick. Powdered fire crystal is the best thing for melting wood glue. Just pour on a little water and the stream will take care of the rest. This ought to be a one-man job now, thanks to you. Oh, and if you could let Thanos know, I'll be done within an hour when you'll have helped me out of 2 rough spots today. Well, that's good, I suppose. He's right then. Well, that's relief. Wright's had its share of troubles, and a wife does worry. What? He had you helping strip planks? The cheek of that man. Still, we're lucky his father taught him to do the trade at all, even if he uses the skills to take ships apart instead of building them. A woodworker puts food on the table, so I'm grateful to his family for keeping up their traditions. And I'm grateful to you for bringing me peace of mind. Please take this for your kindness. Sweet. I think there was one more quest, was there not? Or did I do both of them? Okay, well that's it for that. Oh boy. Oh shit, there's something over here. What's this? Talos interrupted. Let's go get that done. Ooh, I'm back. Oh, excuse me. It's a pretty cool mech. Phew, I'm glad we're here. They must have burrowed it beneath the plates. Borrowed it. Jeez. I know Luke implied that Talos was still moving, but as you can see, it is definitely not. Once upon a time, there would be a line of these contraptions hauling materials down to the shipyard step by a ponderous step, which incidentally is how the slow road supposedly earned its name. But after Daedalus Stoneworks closed down some 15 summers ago, there was no one left to make or maintain their creations. One by one, the Talos slowly fell into despair. I don't like the YouTube stream. It's like I'm doxing myself now. What do you mean by doxing? The particular worker was damaged during the Stray Eater rampage, and it hasn't shifted an ilm ever since. It was always Say Luke's favorite. I don't understand what you're trying to say, hun. Come, let us make our report. Doxing is giving out personal information. Like, I don't know what you mean by giving out personal information. I don't feel like I'm giving out anything. Like, what kind of personal information are you? Not like the fact that your name comes up? Because you could always just sign into a different account. If you have one. Yeah, your name. Like, I kind of figured your name was going to be, like, what you're talking about. Because, like, I have a couple different accounts, and I'm not Destination, now I'm just Scalpers. You can always change it to Destination. Like, I'm pretty sure you can rename yourself, maybe. Say, Luke, sir, Asmund has cleared away the pests who were bothering your Talos. Like, even if it's like an alias name, it should be left alone for the time being. Ah, excellent news, but I expect he'll need a good polishing when he returns. The most troublesome ones are often the most enduring. Oh, sir. You've done me a fine service, thank you. Indeed, thank you, Asmund. I could have fought such creatures myself if I might impose upon you for the next task as well. Good luck on the stream. Honestly, hon, I am struggling to stay awake. Like, I've caught myself dozing twice now. So I might not even be able to, like, keep playing just for the sheer fact that I'm just so freaking tired. I might have to come upstairs and, like, get a snack and something to drink. So I'm struggling hard. You can practically see it in my face. Thank you again for staying. I honestly could not do this without you. Say, Luke, sir, were there any more tasks you had for us? Basically, yeah, I was pretty much pulling a Lost by dozing a little bit. Just one last thing, I want you to gather some pretty flowers from Split Hall as a gift for my darling wife. She went out for her usual walk, but she has not yet deigned to come home. I fear I may have said something to sour her mood. I understand we shall gather a lovely bouquet for her then. Well, Asma, will you accompany me to the Cape for some flower picking? Oh, yeah, that sounds exciting. Let's go. Yeah, I might need to, like, get a snack. How's your game so far? Oh, there's birds everywhere. This is almost pleasant, isn't it? Aside from the aggressive wildlife, of course. So, tell me, I gotta kill them all? I should tell you about the Say Luke's wife. She was killed in the Eater incident, although I imagine you were already suspected as much. They made such a sweet couple. Every day they would walk up this cape hand in hand, and we would gaze out over the flowers with this warm, contented smile. Say Luke himself has some training as a warrior. He would guard her as if she were a princess and he were a gallant knight. I'm sorry, it's just wounds of the heart are slow to mend. If Say Luke fit to serve as mayor, I don't think there's ever a wrong answer. That they are, and simply have someone there to share the grief could be enough to carry us through another day. It has been but a year, and we are all still suffering. Some seek to bury the misery beneath cheery faces, and others yet trap the memories of the past. Say Luke, I fear, is one of the latter. But if a bouquet of flowers is what it takes to help him work through his sadness, then I would pick every bloom from this cape. Will you give me a hand to find someone, or some of the prettier flowers? Pray think of it as a tribute to the deceased. I guess. I suppose. Let's go pick me some flowers. Oh, there's some pretty red ones up here. Let's get them. I like how they're flat. That's funny. It's the illusion. It's all that matters. It's just the illusion. I need one more. I didn't have to kill any birds, so that's kind of nice. I think that's all the stuff I need. Let's see what we have. I picked only red flowers, I'm sorry. Yes, they're beautiful, thank you. Say Luke will be pleased. Let's take them back to Stonegazer before they get crushed into some scuffle. Sure. We made it, and the flowers are none the worse for wear. Say, Luke, Asmund and I have returned with a bouquet for your wife. He actually looks really sad. Ah, splendid, thank you. Now, perhaps we will come. She will come back. Sir. Yelus, forgive me, I have asked such cruel things of you. And I must apologize to you as well, Asmund. My beloved wife, my dear neighbors, so many gone. After it happened, despair became my only company. I cannot even say my closest friend when his torment was plain for all to see. I could never forgive myself. So I embraced this delusion, thinking that maybe if I tried hard enough, if I truly believed that they were still alive, that the events of the day would fade away like the nightmare it was. But I succeeded only in hurting those around me. I understand why you did that, what you did, sir. Truly I do. You always were such a sweet child. I will place the flowers you brought on her grave. She would have loved them. As for me assuming the role of mayor, I am sorry, but I cannot give you a decision just yet. Take as long as you need. In fact, I might need a little time to recover myself. Asmund did. If you could give me a moment or two. You betcha. I'm gonna have to, like, fight his wife, I think. I would not be surprised. Oh, look at all this stuff. Right for the job. Thank you for your patience, Asmund. Say Luke has appeared to be wrestling with his thoughts, but perhaps we can help him come to a decision. Sir, I don't mean to press you, but might you have arrived at an answer on my proposal? Not exactly, no. There's another matter I have yet to reconcile. Would you mind sharing this matter with us? Well, if it goes back to the early day that the Eater attacked the village, I was taking my turn as lookout here in Stonegazer. It's a duty we take very seriously. They say when the tower was originally built, in the time before the flood, they were worried about dwarves and mountain bandits. But these days, yes, there is far worse prowling around, and I failed to spot it. The Sin Eater, which came that day, did not appear as other monstrosities I have seen. From a distance, it simply looked like a person. I wanted to be sure before I rang the warning bell, but I waited too long. Many who could have fled died because of my hesitation. How could a man of such faulty judgment ever serve you as mayor? What comfort can I offer those whose loved ones were needlessly slain? None. Not the whilst the abomination itself yet roam free to kill again. You should take vengeance on our behalf. That is good, for we were prowess before its might. Should the Eater show its cursed face again, then I pray you are as strong as you appear. I know nothing of the roads you have walked, or the battles you have fought, so I can but echo what Say Luke has said. Our prayers will be for your victory. Well, sir, you've heard Asmund's words. Talk of vengeance aside, I do not believe the villagers, either living or dead, hold you responsible for the actions of that monster, and yet I cannot fault you for wanting to remain distant. Pray forgive me for pestering you so. Aye, 'tis I who should beg forgiveness, though you've lost as much as anyone. I left you to shoulder the burden of leadership alone. All will be well with you back among us again. Come, let us return to the village. As I have said, it is unsafe to linger out here for long. Asmund, one last escort back to Wright, it would, if you would. The final trip, and then I'm done this freaking quest chain. I wonder if having him as mayors like makes a difference in whatever it is that I'm doing. Oh, as a griffin. Cool. My thanks for protection, Asmund, not to mention your unfailing patience. It is my hope that, say, Luke has unburdened his mind to us, his heart will be that tiniest bit lighter. I, for one, feel ready to face Another day. After all, I have my friends and neighbors here to help me face it. Ah, and there was one last thing I wanted to show you both, you and Say-Luke. It has to do with Wright's traditional industry, if you were interested in taking a look. I guess. Oh good, I was worried you'd had enough of me. My last errand for you, then, will be to have a word with Say-Luke and bring him to the barley fields at the front of the village. I'll be there tending the crops until you arrive. Okay. I can do that, I suppose. You, sir, come with me. Osmond, I'm grateful for your understanding and the flowers you brought. My wife would have very much approved of the selection. Now, was there something you wish to discuss with me? Yeah, we gotta go to the fields, bro. And Luce wants me there as well, does she? We had best head over there to the fields then. Oops. At least it's not very far. That much I do enjoy. This is what I wanted to show you, this barley crop right here. This was your father's plot, wasn't it? And you've been tending it in his absence. Every single day, I want to see his plan come true. His plans? Yes, he dreamed of restoring things to how the history books said once were, before the flood ruined everything. Our village has long been known as a place of artisans. Even the name Wright is a nod to all craftsmen that once made their home here. In years gone by, it said that a line of talos would stretch down to the road, arms bearing lumber, and the shipyard would echo with the calls of shipwrights hard at work. And when the day was done, they would gather here to share an ale in the village. My father, he'd hoped to brew a traditional Wright ale with the barley from this crop, to one day tap a barrel with his family and dear friends and raise a toast to the future. Everyone's like so sad. Pretty great. It's pretty awful. Oh man, is he gonna cry too? I wonder if this is what people meant by like this Shadowbringers is like the cry fest of all the expansions. Say Luke, Asmund. Will you raise a mug with me when the day comes? Of course I will. She's gonna die right now. That angel thing's gonna come and just boink, stab her in the back. And then this dream will never happen. We'll crush his dreams, and then I can just go and on a vengeful hunt. Ah, but my dear girl, the land here does not nourish the crops as it once did. I fear it will be some time ere you'll have barley fit for the ale you have in mind. In the meantime, will you help me with the rest of Clifthall's plans? The rest? He wanted things the way they once were, did he not? Then we must first recover the tragedy which was visited upon us. There is no simple solution, but I mean to do what I can to lead our community out of this mire of pain and grief. Assuming you are still willing to have me as mayor. Yes, of course, sir. Thank you. I was set to live out the rest of my life in denial, but you and Eluse have opened the eyes of this old fool to what needs to be done. And for that, you have my thanks. I'd best get to work. I have folks to talk to and plans to make. When you're finished here, Eluse, I should appreciate your assistance. This is quite the quest chain. Is that all I had to do? Well, Asmund, I think this is where we finally part ways. Thank you again for all you've done. Appeal of Right will go on even under the weight of our sorrow. It might not happen this day or the next, but together we'll find ways to make things better, to recapture the prosperity this village once had. I look forward to when you next visit. With any luck, I'll be waiting to put a frothing mug of right brewed ale in your hand. Sweet. We want piety, tenacity. Hells yeah. That's what I want right there. Bonk. I think that's all there was for that. Northeast. I wonder if that's like an elevator that'll take me up. I feel like it might be. Jesus. Black Chocobo, baby. I at least feel like we're moving now. Here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for the folks of Outdoor. We've welcomed peddler who made pearls from plum, and now we've a place for a painter at Oat Plum. So come along and don't be slow. It's time to let your colors show. I can paint portraits at least. Landscapes and still lifes are so rarely commissioned these days. Oh ho, I thought I'd spied some new faces in the crowd. What fortunate that you should feel at ease around easel. What proof have you of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person? Sadly not. Everything I paint is soon sold, such as the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will note that it has seen no small amount of service. You're gonna look at my brush? Oh my. Flecks of paint, both old and new. A tool much loved and much used. Not a prop to be conjured on the top. Very well, come with us and we'll put those talents to the test. And who is this hanger-on, well-wisher, or parasite? Why, this is my assistant. He whose unfailed support allows my art to flourish. I will go with him or not at all. Parasite, then. We shall leave his fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not a whit to us. And having filled our latest vacancy space, we retire to Ulmore's sweet embrace. Oh, mercy me, the mule. We almost took our leave without leaving a loving token. We must empty the sacks ere we make our way back. Everyone loves it, because it's crack. It's some kind of concoction of crack and other stuff. Oh. Kind of reminds me of the golden saucer.
Beyond us.
The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place. Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days.
Why are we walking so slow?
Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
Welcome, welcome to the city of the final pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No, not even a single tear, moving right along then. You know what's interesting is we ran into a pair that had the same type of armor in our world, and they're a female pair with the Empire, and I'm wondering if that's what these two are. Our first task is to register you as a resident. You know, make it all nice and official. You'll smooth the way, so you just need to put on your happy faces and head through the joyous hall. The Bureau of Immigration is the first room on the left side of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Oh, and pay no mind to those folk off to the side of the road, much like the hopefuls in Gate Town. They'd haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow man, then by all means take your time. But why waste another moment? Go enjoy the beginning of a new life in paradise. Yeah, I have a thumbnail with like the two that I'm talking about. Can't remember which one it is though. The Bureau of Imagination, was it? I suppose we had better show ourselves willing for the time being. Is there a thing? Oh, there is. There is. Oh, wow. Let's attune to all of them places. Oop. This guy's like really struggling. What the fuck? I saw nothing, sir. Got some people cleaning in the water down below. It's neat. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Where is this stupid crystal thing? Here it is. Welcome to Elmore, fortunate friends. May I have your names? I'm Alphinaud, an artist, and this is Asmid, my assistant. Ah, yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forgo the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Now, the citizens of Umar are divided into two classes. There are the free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Vauthry, and the bonded, who work in the employ of the free. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen, in your case, painting pretty pictures. Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free or accept work as a general laborer. You see, and might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons are actually Che Nuz and Dale Che. Mistal couple, who most refer to as the Chias. They are both gentle souls, but I would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment, please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. All in order. These are your registration documents. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you will officially be Ulmoran citizens. Look at that. Enjoy your new life in paradise. Well, hopefully it's as good as the Golden Saucer. That's all I gotta say. Welcome to the Bureau of Registration. Papers, please. What have we here? Alphinaud artist, Asmid artist assistants to be employed in the service of the Lord Che Nuz and Lady Dule Chai. Yes, everything seems to be in order. The registration is hereby approved. I think it is best that we deliver you to the Chai residence before. Sniff, 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 sniff. Oh dear. You smell hideous. I look like death. Did you crawl here through a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and the musk of some unwashed beast. Oh man, that's rough. Proceed directly to the Dilisari next door and scrub yourself clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away that stench, you'll want to splash yourself with this perfume liberally. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Coronin, the guard by the stairs, will give you directions. We stink. That's rude. I didn't realize we were so automatic. I know, right? All we do is kill fucking like summons icons. At least you get a nice shower though. I'll rinse with my clothes on, thank you. For privacy. You rinse yourself clean in the stream of water. And now I'm human! Oh wait, no, I'm still Makote. Just random dude in the shower. What else can I do? Person's gone. There's no one in the showers now. Oh, wait. Oh, there is. We're to bathe in there, and then... Take me to the canopy, sir. Ah, there's the crystal I've been looking for. Beautiful. Oh, what? I need special permission. What the fuck? What is this nonsense? Special permission. Let's head back down. We'll go exploring more later. What am I missing? Did the shower stuff. Nice set of armor. Who am I supposed to be talking to? Lairs Mud? This guy maybe? To me... Che Lad? Fathana? Immigration officer? Come on, Alphanod. Come in where it's nice. What am I to do here? I gotta click on that guy. Oh, excuse me. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing here? Clean Almar as a happy Almar. Don't forget to scrub behind your ears. Alphanod, go in there. We're bathing here, eh? Yeah. Current mission. What am I doing? Oh, the perfume. How do I do that? Where do I get perfume? Is it in my inventory? Use it. Ah, that makes more sense. Oh, I smell beautiful. Very aromatic. Oh, you've showered and dressed already, have you? Is it not? That is to say, it seems rather exposed. The one's absolution, does it not? Hurry up and shower, you stinky. Yeah, what should Steinen say? Alize would have been dyeing her hair by now. Because you brought up an Steinen reference? Good gods. You will mention nothing of this. I swear it to me. No, I'll bring it up to a Steinen. 100%. He deserves to know. Feel better, bro? You just had to show me that you were going to do that. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smell of the road have been successfully plunged. Shall we do a pleasant... Shall we go and present ourselves to our new patrons then? Let's do it. Just gonna pause for half a second. I'll be right back. Oops. Create new highlights, blah blah blah. Just curious why my freaking live chat replay. Okay. Subtitles, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. You can change your settings. Because everything else on my end seems to be correct. If that makes any sense. You can actually update like your settings or whatever to make the quality better. Just let me know if that makes a difference. Where am I going? What am I doing? So we put on some perfume and had a shower. You're looking to present yourself to the Chias, are you? Let me explain how the city is laid out then. Imagine 3 layers, one on the top and one on top of the other. This layer here is called the buttress. Above us is the understory, where the military has its headquarters, and above that you've got the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Elmore spend their days. So if you want to find your new patrons, you'll need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs, then look for the Grand Doma's parlor. They'll be in there, like as not. Go check them out. Up we go. I'm trying to figure out what the purpose of us being here is. Find the citizens a better way to live? I have no idea. It's a lot of stairs, man. Wonder if I can attune myself to this thing though. I needed permission before. According to the message engraved in the base, special permission is required for this, so I still can't do that. That's weird. So this is what bliss looks like in this game. We got all kinds of goodies. Soups and fresh veggies and all kinds of sweet stuff. Okay.
Oh, who's this then?
I think we are employed under you.
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you are in search of an artist.
Well, you have found one.
Ah, you must be the new,
Oh, goodness me. What an adorable boy. That silken hair, those pearly cheeks. Oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers.
Thank you, we just showered.
I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he'll paint us the most delightful pictures.
All that on first impressions. Look at us go.
Yes. Well, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent back in last week.
Ooh. Is he not a good artist? Did he draw you stick figures?
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Yulmore.
Yulmore, that's how you say it. Now I know.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
I look like an
Your
assistant.
Assistant? I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all. Of all people, 'tis he who best understands my work. With his unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations. Once the picture is begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than him being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city he has so longed to see? Out of gratitude for his priceless contribution to my art, I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on his behalf.
Wow.
Did you ever hear of such devotion?
Lost connection. What's going on? Server update? How about now? What the fuck just happened? Okay. I gotta go through all that again? Shitty. Let's try that again. I'll probably skip through some of the dialogue. What kind of art is Alpha gonna get? What am I investigating right now? I don't quite understand. Interesting. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, hello there. A fresh register, are we? You seem a little lost. Well, 'tis lovely to make your acquaintance. Speaking of acquaintances, you wouldn't happen to have run into my attendant on your wanderings, would you? Big, strong lad, long hair, tied back. He was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realized I'd dropped my handkerchief. Now I've been waiting here all alone while he's been off searching for it. Not terribly fond of being alone. If you do see him, I'd be obliged if you could pass on a message. Forget the silly handkerchief and return to my side at once. Materia vendors. Who's next? Not to you. Okay. What am I looking for? Luxury trader? Oh, there's someone. Ardent attendant. Oh shit, he's fucking falling off the cliff and no one... This guy's not even helping him. What a dick. Wicked White, that was too close. What are you doing over the edge, man? Thank you, Fred. I don't know what I would have done if it hadn't come along. If you hadn't come along, I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief. You see, the wind must have blown it over the edge, but luckily it caught onto something. I thought if I could just stretch out far enough, and yet you risked your life for a scrap of cloth. You must think highly of your mistress. She's my entire world. Without her, I'm nothing. When I first came to Yulmore, I thought only of improving my life in life, but there was so much more to the city than wealth and plenty. There is no war here, no conflict. The residents all treat each other with warmth and respect. My mistress has been ever so kind to me, and I can think of no other place in Colicia where I would possibly be happier. Sorry, I might have gotten a bit carried away. I find it hard to stop when I start counting my blessings these days. Please, you should come with me to see my lady. Once she hears of your deed, she'll witness to her generosity firsthand. Or you'll witness to her generosity firsthand. What? Lonely, you say? Curse my clumsy feet. I must return to her immediately. So let's go talk to his mistress. Maybe she'll give me a sweet reward. Nice hat. Oh, she's over here. My tenant told me everything. I am so very grateful you were there to offer your assistance. You seem a dedicated patron. You value him highly, then? What kind of information is she going to give me? As if he were a member of my own family, I could not live the wonderful life I led without him. We free citizens owe the bonded our unending gratitude. Mayhap in another society, our different standings would breed prejudice or resentment, but in Yulmir, a most glorious measure is in place to avert such unpleasantries. Part of the measure requires that free surrender their fortunes upon registration. All of our poverty, financial, intellectual, and otherwise, is given over to the city. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds and commodities to live a life of pampered luxury. Being liberated from the concern of earning coin has almost miraculous effect of people's outlook. There are no rivals to compete against, only fellow residents with whom to enjoy your tranquil existence. That's pretty fucking cool. Now, if you'll excuse us, I must see that the markets have to offer as rewards for the return of my handkerchief. Oh, and I've not forgotten you. Of course, our courageous messenger turned rescuer. Oh, I finally got the boots. Let's go. As a paladin, of course. Yes. A new full set of gear. We'll save and try it all on. Let's see how I look with the full set. Not gonna lie, that looks pretty fucking cool. I like that helmet. Looks really good. Sweet. The amiable maiden appears suddenly concerned. What's up? All this talk of relying on the bonded, and I haven't given a thought to as what your duties might be. I hope I haven't interrupted your work unduly. Yeah, not really. A tour of the city it is, or is it? Then you really must visit the beehive. It's always buzzing with activity. Local humor. Anyway, a lady by the name of Tista Bai usually has her seat near the entrance. She will gladly speak with you on any number of topics, assuming you find yourself on her good side. Okay. So we are going this way. Welcome to the Beehive, my little drone, seeking to sting and excitement to liven up your day. I can tell at a glance when folk are new to our happy colony. It's the nervous fluttering you see always gives them away. Why don't we play some cards to set you at ease, hey? A quick game of high or low? It's a simple matter of guessing who has the bigger hand. If you win, I'll grant you a single favor. Within reason, of course. Interested? Ready for a game of high and low? Maybe another time. What are the rules? High and low are a guessing game. You must decide whether the total of your 3 cards is higher or lower than the total of your opponent's cards. Okay. Deck holds 9 cards with the pictures painted thereon representing the number of 1 through 9. Each number appears only once in the deck, so there are no repeats. Sure. Okay, simple enough. Let's play. Good for you. No time like the present, I say. 3 cards for you, 3 cards for me. You flip one of yours over, and I'll flip 2 of mine. Interesting. Is this like the Final Fantasy 8 music of cards? Now what's your call? Will your total be higher or lower than mine? You're going with lower then. Right, let's see what we've got. My cards add up to 16 and you have nowhere close. A total of 15. I'm so good at this game. How many favors do I get for every time I win? Congratulations, yeah, your guess was right. Usually I'd concede defeat at this point, but what do you say to have a rematch? One more win, then we'll talk about that favor. Oh. Another match of high or low? Come now, little honeybee. We all need our diversions. Sure, I'll play one more. And then that's it. I'm done. 3 cards for you. 3 cards for me. You flip one of yours and I'll flip one of mine. I like this card music. Oh yeah, she's high again. Still gonna guess low. Oh yeah, she's way higher than me. I win again. I'm really good at this game. Well, well, you look at that. I think you've got a knack of this, newcomer. Congratulations, victory is yours as is the prize I promised. Come whisper in my ear then, and don't be shy. Tell Tista what she can do for you. That's all? How delightfully wholesome. But if knowledge is what you want, then that is what you shall have. In my humble estimation, the most wondrous thing about this town is how safe we are from the Sin Eaters. They say Lord Vauthry was born with the power to command them, which means no Yulmoran need ever raise a weapon in defense of the city. Was that the kind of thing you wish to know? If your itch still needs scratching, you might get a few words out of Atharn over there. There's not that Mary Sot likes more than the sound of his own voice. Hassan, stripper pole. Wow, pretty cool. Those are quite the dance moves. Really knows how to snap them fingers. I'll sit here and I'll have a conversation. Oh, maybe I'll stand. What's that? New to Yulmore, you say? Go ahead, I only just arrived and already you're looking to peel away the layers of mystery. Oh, I'm all for chatting, but you need to slow down and enjoy life, my friend. I tell you what, you hop on stage and give us a dance first, and then we can have our little talk. You would tell me to do a dance. Do I just go dance? How's that? You like that? Yeah. Or am I supposed to like... Are you satisfied? Hey. I'm dancing for you. Now what? Oh, I gotta go up. What do you mean up? How do I go up? What am I supposed to do? Oh, up there. I see. I see what they're asking of me now. Makes sense. How's that? Did I do it? Is that not what you wanted? What am I supposed to do here? Slash dance on the mark on stage. Okay, did I not just do that? Is there another mark that I'm missing? I'm dancing for you. I'm dancing for you. Now what? What is happening, man? I don't see any other marks on stage, so I don't know. Oh, right here. Says I'm supposed to go up. I'm missing something here. That's the way to dance like there's no tomorrow. I did it. Someone took a picture of me. That's weird. Now that was a show. You're welcome to clamber up on stage at any time you like. So, what was it you wanted to ask me? Ah, yeah, something about Fair City. Well, I can tell you it wasn't always so peaceful as today. The Yulmore army may be the very essence of military might, but even our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the City Eaters. Things changed for us. Oh, around 20 years ago now, when the old ruler's son came to power, he's got this way with the Eaters, you see. He turns them docile as house cats. Oh, I wouldn't have exaggerated to say they've become something of an ally to the Yulmore, no more an enemy to be feared. And yet elsewhere there are still fools who insist on fighting their losing battles. Ha! A toast to the Lord Vauthry. You've gained a preliminary sense of the city of Chase, and Elfenod will be expecting your return. So let's go talk to Elfenod real quick. Elfenod, bro, where you at? What is this? I don't know what that is. Oh, you've returned your jaunt around the city so soon. You needn't have hurried back. Young Elfenod has yet to put brush to canvas. Nah, what do you mean? How can I rush good art, I'm told? A good artist, or good artists, apparently. Ah, finally. Oh, there we go. He's back in his original outfit. I love it. Well, not original. It looks slightly different, but close. I put together an ensemble of the garments you chose. Is this satisfactory? Oh, goodness gracious me. That last outfit was precious, but this makes you look positively dashing. Ew. You truly are a handsome boy. However, I am to decide. What happened to the painting? I don't recall this part of the artistic process. Exactly, the lad is an artist, dearest, not a dress-up doll. It's about time we set him to work for the reason we called him here. Must we? I do love a good painting, but I thought since we were enjoying ourselves so thoroughly, we're basically talking the end game. Well, I'd not. That is to say, as long as you're happy. Just make sure you give the lad time to prepare. We know who will be upset if he's not ready to paint at a moment's notice. Whatever you say, darling, so shall we pick out some jewelry next? Lady Chai has a very particular sense of beauty, and apparently that extends to how I should dress whilst painting. While this obsession of hers works in our favor, the time I spend indulging these distractions is time you can use to continue your exploration. For this exertion, I'd like you to delve into the layer below us and sniff about the military headquarters. I'm sure the understory has its own tale to tell. Right, let us go. Am I in the wrong spot? I need to go to the understory. Oh, it's above me. Shit. Ew, I went the wrong way. Schmear. Copy that. Oh, I almost walked off the edge. Scary. What's in here? The main stray. Literally nothing. Are these like jail cells? Like, what the fuck? Alright, what am I looking for and who do I gotta talk to? This weeping warble. Stop your crying. You're one of the bonded, aren't you, like me? Please, I need your help. My throat, I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but it's just not getting any better. If my patron thinks I'm of no use to him, then back outside you go. I need you to sneak out of the to the Direlex and just describe my condition to Thoric. Here's a list of symptoms and a hunk of meal to pay for his medicines. Please, I have no one else to turn to. Sure, I could do that for you. Absolutely. Shy Sat. Shy Shot. Nope. We want to go lower levels. Medicine, tonics, potions? Yeah, I need it all. Give me everything you've got. Cure for an alien voice, is it? No medicine will cure this. Me thinks your strong bird has a lump in her throat. It must be cut out. Exercise, and even then, the voice may never heal completely. Poor little songbird. Will they kick her from the nest, I wonder, or simply silence her chirps? That's harsh. Your face, you didn't know? Of the many hopefuls who enter the city, very few are ever seen to leave, even as corpses. Oh, you might see one or two fortunate fools hurled from the balconies, but the rest, gone. A town of nightmares it is, not for the ship's rats, oh no. I am content to scurry around down here and nibble on the crumbs which fall from the tables. This constellation is over, but you have my verdict. I have my meal. Good day. Okay, so yeah. If they can't keep up, then they get tossed. Oh, I hurt myself. You are SOL, Chickapoo. Did you get my medicine? Yeah, you're fucked. So that's it. What am I to do if I can't sing? Oh, there you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend. Oh, generous sir, have mercy. I've done all I can, but even the apothecary said that he's gonna go all like fucking psycho killer crazy on me. Look at him, he looks totally like a psychopath. So you've been suffering all this time. Oh, you actually care? I'm sorry, my pet. I hadn't realized your afflictions was this grave, but you needn't fret. I'll not reward you your hours of thrilling by casting you out into the street. You are too kind, sir. But what use am I if I cannot sing? I fear the day I become more burden to you than treasure. Then I shall have a word with Lord Vauthry and arrange your ascension. In that paradise where resides neither pain nor illness, will your song ring out clearly once again? Or mayhap you think it a step too far? No, you wouldn't do that for me. Of course, why would almost wish to hasten my own ascension knowing your blessed instrument was waiting there to greet me. What the fuck? Ah, you must be the new arrival to harbor such doubts. Allow me to allay your suspicions. As all you know, the Sin Eaters exist to devour the sinful, but also do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent and shepherd them into celestial paradise. It is through Lord Vauthry that we learned this truth. It is through Lord Vauthry's grace that the free people of Yulmir are destined to embrace salvation. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment, until at last we are called to our final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within that host, should their patrons deem them worthy. Lord Vauthry truly is a great man, isn't he? So they're like, yeah, you can kill me, whatever, it's not a big deal. Now, if you'll excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for the compassion you have shown my precious canary. Dude, you're gonna have your soul ripped out of your body. Or you're gonna turn into one of them. It's gonna be rough. She's happy now, but when it happens, she's fucked. Where am I going? To the top floor. Nice sword. Nice piece of art. Holy moly, Alphanod. Looks great. It is good to see you back. You were taking so long I began to worry something had happened. I've been sketching an outline for the portrait, but nay, the child appear otherwise occupied. Will you share what your investigations have gleaned thus far? Yep. So Lord Vauthry boasted some matter of influence over the Sin Eaters, says he. That would explain the reverence in which he is held by his citizenry. And as for this ascension business, I cannot help but put in mind of that of the apothecary and his ominous remarks. If so many folk have entered the city over the years, then where do they go? It's a good, valid question, I think. Alphanod seems eager. I'm going to take my eye off you for one moment, and you're chattering away with the assistant of yours. Am I to assume your outline is done then? Come take a look. You tell me. What in the blazes? It's so unflattering. Explain yourself, Alphanod. Where's the artistic interpretation? It should invoke images of influence and nobility and overwhelm the viewer with a boundless beauty. Lord Shai, you stated that this portrait was to commemorate your anniversary, yours being a joyous union. It seems to me that the realistic portrayal... Realistic? I don't want realism. I want perfection, Spectacle to slacken jaws and weaken knees to make people cry out in amazement. Now fetch a blank canvas. Oh my god! Is there another guy falling off a balcony or what? I say, did that come from above? I hate these two. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A tale to make you quiver and your noble blood freeze. There was a villain on the loose set to ruin our fair city, but our lord has gotten him now, and his fate will not be pretty. Yes, the hammer of justice is posed to come crashing down, and one and all who watch it fall are invited to join his lordship in the offer. So we get to watch someone get the hammer dropped on him. Malcontent, how dreadful. And this man is to face sentencing. That's right. In fact, if you're curious, it might be worth you going along for the experience. The offer they mention is part of the emergent, the level above where Lord Vauthry resides. Ordinarily, would be barred from entering, but it seems they'll be opening the doors for the next little while. The crown lift will take you up there. Let's see what this Lord Vauthry has in store for us. We had better not dawdle then. Let's go experience something. Let's go experience this execution or trial or whatever the fuck it is. Oh, which way is it? Join the crowd up there? Absolutely, let's go. I want to see this. Oh shit. Whoa, that's a huge bitch. He's got a big cat too.
That's him. That's Vauthry.
My goodness. He looks interesting. He's a big dude. Yeah, and he's got all these fucking sin eaters
He's
around.
attended by sin eaters. But how does he keep them from attacking?
It's got this big ass lion. That's cool.
Mercy! Mercy!
By
Yeah.
the 12.
We're not obvious. Oh no, it's not this guy. He hurt himself. Yeah, so we'll just run out to the middle. You're bleeding.
Here. What happened to you?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Lord Vauthry, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Yeah, you tell me. Or else.
Why? You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished. And this man is guilty of fraud. He came to us, claiming to be a man of business. Yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but.
Does this guy have legs?
It's a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society.
You look like you're taking quite a bit.
To atone for this crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony. And he had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that.
What the fuck?
What then is a man of mercy to do? But offer the sinner another way to show his contrition.
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
He has to cut his wrists? That's fucked.
Sin eaters are part of Yulmore's society. but they must be fed with ether. Living ether. So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide. And still, he could not do as I asked. A wholly unsatisfactory performance.
Man, this guy is crazy. I guess so you know where the problem
It
lies.
is true that Kaishia won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out, I could almost accept. But to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Yulmore?
Oh, you dim, deluded child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters.
Do you actually, though? That's what I want to know.
And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
And people call this paradise.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
Painting.
Oh, an artiste! Then you shall paint a picture for me of Yulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence.
I hope I do like this crazy painting of like making Yulmore look like a big pile of dog shit.
Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
I don't care what you have to say.
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could.
Ooh, snap, Elfinod with the big drop.
Can you walk?
That's like a drop the mic, walk away situation right there. God damn. Is this guy gonna get up? Oh, he's not happy.
Did that little worm just insult me?
Oh wow, he's quick on the draw here. Oh, he's gonna stand up on his two little stubs?
I'll kill them! I'll kill them all! I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! Then tear out their hearts!
Holy shit. Am I gonna have to fight the lion? And all the people are just like, yep, that's kind of normal. What else would you expect? I feel like a bunch of jackasses after we just applauded, and then it's like concede your applause. What a dank. I'm glad this kid's okay. He doesn't deserve to die, in my opinion. And Elfinod, man, you just... I'm like, you've changed my outlook on you, bro. I always thought you were cool, but now you're like S tier cool. Forgive me in the anger. I seem to have marched us back outside again. Though probably best we leave this island altogether. I believe we've worn out our welcome in Ylmir. In any case, I've seen enough of this world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that our battle against the Sin Eaters will find few allies in Coluzia. I will accompany you back to the Crystarium. We need to regroup and think of a strategy anew. Kashir, I have done you a grave disservice. You were hungry and desperate, and I offered you a solution without once considering the risks inherited in the accepting of it. If I had but known the price you would be made to pay. You gave me everything I need to make your idea work. It was me who made a mess of things, not you. But even after all the trouble I caused, you will stepped in and saved me. And now Lord Vauthry wants us all dead. Why not come back with us to the Crystarium? I am certain we can find work for you there if you are willing. I'm too lazy. You mentioned the word work. No, that would just be leaning on your kindness again. I need to do some thinking. Learn how to stand on your own 2 feet. Very well. But you promised you'd be careful. The Ymirians may yet come looking for us. Oh boy, I'm struggling to read here. I'll keep my head down, don't worry, and you take care too. Give me the chance to repay what you have done for me. Alphanod. Oh, who is this? Oh, it's the lady. Lord and Lady Shy. What in blazes did you do? They have the entire city looking for you. I took a peek at your unfinished portrait, Alphanod. Now I've had many a beautiful, striking picture painted for me, but there was something about your work. It was as if you had caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas. It was bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I will speak with Lord Vauthry and vouch for your character. I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings. Yeah, right. Me go back in there? Hell no. I'm sorry, Lord Shy. There are more important matters to which I must attend. More important? What could be more important than enjoying the days we have left to us to the fullest? Pray press me no further. We are leaving, but I would not presume to take garments you were so kind to procure for me. One moment. I wouldn't hear of it. Keep the clothes, you silly boy, I insist. And I shall make arrangements so that you can pass through the gate without causing a stir. I expect you to come visit. I will return, I promise you that. The outrage I witnessed must not go unanswered. Next time we meet, I shall be better prepared to confront the corruption which hides behind the glittered facade. I thought for the most part that place was pretty okay, but it really amped up once we got to see that dude. And I keep expecting his lion just to fucking fly out and try to kill me, so. We are piecing out. For now. Can't believe I didn't die. That was crazy. That was quite the fall. Thank you, my friend, for staying at my side through this whole sword endeavor. Whilst not quite the joyous outcome I had hoped for, our effort have nevertheless answered a great many questions. Suffice it to say, our plans for saving the first are unlikely to involve the aid of Lord Vauthry and his subjects. Come, we must speak with Exarch and chart a new course. This is far from over. Now we can start being productive once we team up and get Alize and the crew back together. Sights of the First. What is that? I feel like that's a fairly important quest, so let's go check it out. Is it above? It must be above. Or maybe it's below. I don't know. We'll find out. Can't tell where that is. Well, what I'm looking for is not down here from the looks of it, so... Alright, I guess go back up. I feel like I gotta go up a level. Maybe take these stairs and come back around. Highly possible. Hold on a moment, Sinner. You're not from around here, are you? A fellow wandering soul, an eternal inhabitant of the road? I thought so. Ithral's the name. My aspiration is to travel the whole wide world. Though it is a fair bit smaller than it used to be, so as far as dreams go, it's a lot more realistic than you might think. But danger still lurks in every corner and around every bend. Even so, this Sinner's got nerves of steel. He's a born explorer, early. There's no land too distant or a place too forbidden. Aye. But what is that I spy poking out of your pack? A log? If I am not mistaken, give it over if you would. Oh, here you go. Oh, excuse me. Thanks for asking. Oh, I thought so. I recorded a fantastic vista of unforgettable sights. We're kindred spirits. A morrow of a feather. Excellent, excellent. 'Tis only right that I share with you such wondrous experiences as you have with me. A collection of amazing vistas, a catalog myself that I guarantee will rival the best you have ever seen. Nordvant may be a shadow of its former glory, but there is still joy and excitement to be found if you know where to look, my friends. So I implore you, look, look, look. Follow in my footsteps, savor my every moment of the journey, and then, when you feel you have discovered every secret this realm has to offer, start again. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Sightseeing log expanded. Huzzah! Alright, what was I doing? I was going to this direction. Spadushki. I guess I need to ask to go up. Suppose that makes sense. Do you have any business with the Crystal Exarch? Just say the word and I would be happy to escort you to the Ocular. Absolutely. Take me up. Beam me up, Scotty. Ah, it is good to be back amongst friends, not to mention my dear sister. I have not seen her for some time, but I gather she is as keen to press on with our plans as I am. And you've been seen quite a lot of the first yourself now, more than enough to appreciate the scale of the obstacle we face. Let us lay our discoveries before Exarch and discuss what must be done. Yes, let us figure this out together. Give me some voice acted stuff. Let's go.
And so you return.
Nice.
Have you gained a better understanding of the crisis now faced by the First?
Mm-hmm. A little bit better.
Better is not the word I would use.
It's still shit, it's just
Some
better.
lands may have been spared the flood, but the survivors live only to suffer. There seems no end to the horrors inflicted by the Sin Eaters.
Indeed. Those abominations are a calamity in their own right. And I can well imagine how hopeless the task of eradicating them must seem to you. But after countless battles and untold sacrifice, we have identified a potential weakness. Sin Eaters are drawn to serve the strongest of their kind, a class of creature we call Light Wardens. And from what we have been able to ascertain, only a handful of these entities exist.
Ah,
Just as
girls,
an
what's up?
colony will perish in the absence of its queen, we believe that the death of a Light Warder will cause the lesser creatures within its sphere of influence to disperse.
Okay.
I have a feeling Yulmor might have something to say about any concerted action we take against these monsters. Vauthry's command over the Sin Eaters is integral to Yulmoran society. In seeming to guarantee his people's safety, it guarantees their obedience.
Very
He
true.
will not take kindly to us depriving him of such useful allies.
What's he gonna do to us?
Agreed.
He's a huge
Thus we will need to
motherfucker.
occupy or otherwise divert his forces whilst we proceed with the business of eliminating the Wardens.
I didn't even
Until
realize
we
he
have
had
done so,
forces.
All other considerations must be set aside if we are to forestall the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Are you sure that eliminating the wardens will be enough? I'm not sure I follow. We'll go with the eliminating the wardens. See what he has to say about that.
Your uncertainty is understandable given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning.
Sweet, we're gonna get some info now. Oh yeah, let's go. I love these types of cinematics.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense so far.
This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first.
So they all came from my world.
Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially.
Okay.
Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source.
Okay.
And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold.
Okay.
As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds.
So these calamities.
What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
Shit. There's what, like, only a few more worlds remaining? So it's like Titan, Ifrit, Shiva. Hence why I'm getting all these icons that I'm having to fight.
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining.
Okay.
It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the Light's continued dominance. In addition to attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Norvrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
We've been doing our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told. Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements.
Hallminster Switch. It's a cool
They
name.
say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Uh-oh, not good. Send me, I will kill them all.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphino and Alize as well.
Yeah, they're gone,
My
man.
lord.
I'm starting to grow accustomed to her voice
Pray,
now.
lend us your strength. Such a fight will provide you with far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
Quest accepted. Alright, let's go. Holminster Switch is in the North Lakelands, so we had best make haste with our preparations. In fact, meet me outside the Crystarium on the crossroad northwest of the Ascensor Gate, and I shall lead you there myself. Copy that. I am the leader. Oh man, this is so like mage worthy. Does this show the? So it does. It gives. What are all these little dots? Because this is the map. That's the source, right? And they all blew out like this. Then there's these dots in the middle, smaller dots. What is all that about? And there's like a cycle between certain universes. Then like this. And then this side has its own. Which is interesting. I'm very curious about this. I guess I'll have to find out eventually what it's all about. Excuse me. Well, I feel like this is probably one of the better spots to end this session. I've learned quite a bit about this new place that we're in. And we've lost a few people that were unexpected. We've met some people that I did not expect to be as big as they were. And they actually kind of intrigued me a little bit. I feel like they're going to be a problem down the road. I can't say the name of that place because I'm having a hard time even remembering what it was. But yeah, it's been pretty interesting so far. I'm really excited. And it's nice that I got a bit of an explanation on how this source is affected by everything, and gives me more detail on the worlds and what's been going on and how it affects the source. Makes the calamities make more sense too. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next. I like that there's like like a reasonable lull in the story, and then it just builds, and then once it gets to that point, it just freaking drops such cool information and makes it all make sense and makes it all interesting. So I'm really enjoying the story so far. For Shadowbringers, I'm not entirely sure when the next stream is going to be, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this one and the previous one if you haven't checked that one out. These are fairly new streams, so I'm still trying to figure out how the YouTube thing works. I'm used to streaming on Twitch, so if the quality isn't that great or the audio isn't that great, just let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do to fix that. And what else? Oh yeah, I'm still kind of trying to learn the settings and whatnot. I've gotten word that some of the stream is blurry, but I'm not too sure if that's because that person didn't up their quality when they were watching the stream and it was on a lower setting, so maybe that's the case. If I find out any more about it, I'll see what I can do to fix it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one. And if you want to continue watching this Shadowbringers playthrough of the MSQ, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and yeah, leave a comment on if there's any information that I'm not really too familiar with, and maybe you can elaborate on some things. I'm always looking forward to hearing that kind of stuff. But yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.